Oh yeah, jump scare warning. Hey, and welcome to my next Let's Play. This is Fear the Spotlight. So this is actually my second attempt of doing this. I started the game, did about 4 episodes, and then found out that the game recording for the audio did not actually record. So unfortunately, and I have to start over. It's not a big deal. And I was trying to do this as a blind playthrough, but like, you know how these things happen sometimes. So before we get started, I'm going to go ahead and say what I said at the beginning of the previous attempt. Now that Pokemon is finished and Zelda is finished, I'm planning on going back to focusing on specifically one series at a time. I like trying to do 2 at a time, but the only reason I was really doing 2 at a time was because of Pokemon. And I might eventually go back to doing 2 at a time. It's not like I don't have the ability to do so. It's just simply that, like, I like focusing on one series at a time because I feel like sometimes the series kind of feels like it takes longer than it really needs to get through. Like, I really enjoyed recording and watching back, like, for an example, Ichima-san. But Ichima-san felt like it was just stuck around a little bit longer than it needed to. With it being 16 episodes, like, it would have just been like, 1 month instead of 2. But I won't I won't continue on with that too much down that road. I'm just saying, like, I want to go back to doing one series for a while and focus on just one series. And I'm going to start it with this one, Fear the Spotlight. So let's start again, delete the file, and start over.
Do you see anyone?
Nah, it's totally empty. Let's go.
So
This way, right?
Yeah, it's just around the corner.
this is basically kind of like an it's made in kind of like a old school PS1, PS2, N64, PC style horror game from the late 90s, early 2000s.
Library, here we come.
Obviously,
Actually, the library's
it
the other way. You
doesn't.
Don't go to the library much.
Oh, ha ha. I know you pretty much live at the library, but books are really not my scene.
You say that, but you're really missing out.
But obviously, as I was going to say before, the character so rudely interrupted me. The game looks obviously way better than any game at that time, like PS1 era. I mean, like, it's very reminiscent to the first Silent Hill,
It's locked.
but
Don't
also
worry,
it's
I
like,
got this.
the textures and stuff are smoother.
How did you learn to pick locks?
My older brother, he was obsessed with lockpicking videos. He taught me all sorts of things before he moved away.
Oh yeah? What else did he teach you?
How to use pepper spray, how to forge my parents' signature, not to talk to cops. You know, important stuff. Here we go. I can teach you too if you want.
My parents would kill me if I ever forged their signature.
Yeah, don't
They'd kill you if they
don't
knew
go
where you were
around
right
forging
now.
signatures. That's not a
That's
good
true.
thing.
My English teacher did say I needed more. life
Obviously, for
experience
obvious
in my
reasons,
college
it's a crime.
applications.
Biff, get down.
But yeah, like I was saying,
No, it's just the security camera.
so it definitely looks better than any
Stay down and out
actual
there.
PlayStation 1 game, but that's fine. I mean, it's just for the
Follow me
vibe.
Till I say go.
Um
Viv.
So we're gonna go over here and hide behind this place. And then we're gonna take a leisurely stroll over to that door because, like, they say run, but like Vivian runs at a leisurely pace.
Run for it.
Like, that's a pretty slow
Phew.
comparatively to, like, you know, actual like
That was a close
running.
one.
That's a pretty slow run cycle.
job.
But vote for Jessica Elias. Elias?
Weather
I don't
couldn't be
know.
more perfect.
I don't care. Vote Jessica for senior class president. A friend to all.
Friend? What a joke. Just last week, I overheard her talking crap about me in the bathroom.
Ugh, what a jerk. We don't need friends like that. We've got each other.
So I might end up moving through this a lot faster than I did the first time I played it because, like, you know, I didn't know what I was doing. I still plan on rereading all the notes and stuff because it's how the game, you know, it's a big part of the game.
This must be it. Can you take it out?
Yeah, 1 second.
Yeah, let me go ahead and see if I can get it. We're going after that spirit board. Cabinet needs a key to unlock. I ain't got no items. Let's see. It's a disheveled old book. There is an information card that reads, "Here lies the Book of Lost Memories. It is a collection of notes and photographs that are said to answer the secret history of the neighboring haunted town." That's straight out of Silent Hill 2, Book of Lost Memories. A set of tarot cards. There is an information card that reads, "Tarot cards are believed to tap into an unknown energy. They may provide guidance for the future, reveal hidden feelings of love, or offer a glimpse into the past." Yeah, maybe. My experience with tarot is just simply that it's more like you know, you're asking a specific question or seeking guidance on a specific thing, and the cards that you pull basically try to get you to think about that thing in a way that you wouldn't have thought about it otherwise, and can try and get new perspective just based on what the cards represent. Let's see. A collection of novels. Perfect for the fall season. There's a haunted house story, one about a teenager with witch powers, and a romance story with a vampire ghost. These are my favorite. These were my favorite picks for last month. I bet Amy would love them. So we got Monster House, Sabrina the Teenage Witch, and Twilight. It's an unassuming old radio. There is an information card that reads, "Here lies the spectrosensitive radio. This radio can tap into the distorted sounds of a horrifying alternate reality." So this is literally just the radio from the first Silent Hill, like the way it looks. And let's see, we've got a copy of To Kill a Mockingbird. There's an information card that reads, "This paperback copy was found in the attic of an ancient creepy cult. Reader beware, you're in for a fright." Something tells me the librarian ran out of things to put in this display.
I need to go grab the key for the display case. The librarian keeps it in the office. I'll be right back.
Not yet, I gotta read this sign.
I'll go find a spot to set up while you're doing that.
A flyer on the display stand. This month's display features the history of the occult. I was able to convince the librarians to showcase supernatural history because I knew Amy liked this stuff. I didn't realize it would lead to us breaking in and using it. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, I need to get the key card.
Locked. They keep our key cards behind the front desk.
There's a key on the display for the display case. Photo display. Student Volunteer of the Month, Vivian Sai. Oh boy, I forgot about this. I hope Amy doesn't see it. I would never hear the end of it. Think you're thinking like, I think you think too much about, like, whether or not how, people think about you. But of course, like, I haven't shown it yet. But a letter I wrote for Amy. I plan on giving this to her by the end of the night. I'm so nervous for her to read this. I really poured my heart out in this letter. So we've got a love letter for Amy. So of course she's probably also, it's one of the situations I reckon that it's like, they're friends, but she wants to be more than friends, and so she's hyper fixated on, like, the impression that, what Amy thinks about her. The plans for the school renovations, they finished construction recently. You can tell that you can't tell there was a fire here. It's one of my inhalers. I must have left it behind. This will be useful for lungs ever need relief. Inhaler is the healing items. Records for overdue books and fines. Juicy gossip, but I don't have time for that right now. Is it all the same? Old textbooks. Faculty records of former librarians. It's jammed. I think I could pry it open if I had the right tool. I ain't got no tools. And let's see. A note between teachers. Please be careful not to leave important documents lying around. I've moved them to the bottom filing cabinet drawer to keep them safe. Picked up the display key. So there's a lot of, like, notes and stuff in between teachers and students. I elaborated on this a little bit in my original recording. I don't really know. I guess it's just for the storytelling element. I don't really know if, like, that was something that a lot of people do, because I never, like, went to school. I was actually homeschooled from second grade, so I don't really know if, like, this is, passing notes back and forth and writing questions and answers and stuff. But, like, so it seems a little strange to me, like, how many of those are, like, just lying around everywhere. A pile of books are trashed left behind. I'll make sure to clean this up later. But yeah, so I don't really have any, when I went to school, kind of, like, anecdotes for anybody. A note between students. Ugh. I hate it when Miss Richards takes away our phones. Seriously, now we have to write notes like we were cavemen. LOL, did you see that the bookworm and the goth girl are hanging out now? Ha ha ha. No way. Kind of makes sense. I heard Vivian doesn't even have a cell phone. Isn't that crazy? Okay, so that answers a question of mine. I'll elaborate on that later. No way. She hangs out with Amy? She doesn't seem all of the weird satanic stuff she posts. They're a drawing of Amy with devil horns and fire behind her. Ugh. Did they leave this here on purpose? Like, that answers a question of mine that I'll have, like, later. A memorial to those who died in the fire in 1991. There's a portrait photo of every student in the accident. So sad. All those people. Got a leisurely stroll our way over here. Oh.
Hey, Vivian, did you get that board?
No, I forgot
Not
about
yet.
it.
Still working on it.
Cool. I'll be here whenever you're ready.
Amy, I just came to check on you to make sure that you were okay. Just had to make sure you were okay, because, yeah, I, was afraid that, the rain, like, knocked you out or something. There is something to be said, though, about being somewhere, like, on,
Still,
you know,
where did Amy go off to?
being somewhere like after hours when like usually it's like super busy and you're there during the day. Um, one of my old jobs, like during, you know, like the Black Friday, Christmas season, like they would have like people volunteer to come in and set up
Not the
for
spirit board.
retail.
Yes! I mean, mm. Welcome, Vivian. Please, take your seat, and we can begin. Tonight, I will be your guide into the world of the supernatural. Are you ready?
But yeah, so like I was saying, like,
Just not
you
too
know,
much,
there
okay?
there are
Don't worry. I've got
so I'd end
everything
up
under
sometimes
control.
going and working like a
Just do
week or
whatever I
so
say.
overnight,
Okay.
and it really is like a
Good.
different
To
vibe
start,
when it's like,
go ahead and place the spirit
you
board on
know,
the
an
table.
open store or an open business that you're there after everybody's gone and there's like a handful of people and it's like night time, you know.
This thing looks even cooler up close.
It just has a completely different vibe.
Okay, next, we have to set the right ambience. I'll light these
Ambiance.
first two candles. Now you light the other two.
Book of matches. Why are they like I'm gonna say I wonder why they're matches and not like a lighter.
Have you ever actually done this before?
Well, not exactly, but I've read a lot about it.
Oh, a book.
No books, just trusty old internet forums. Okay?
See, creepypasta, huh?
There's one last thing.
Yeah.
What is that?
It's a rose I found in my locker last week. I don't know how it got in there, but it's all burnt and old. I have a feeling it has something to do with the school fire.
Wait, Amy, is that true?
I know it
Amy, you best not be
sounds crazy. Play
lying.
along.
It's not that. I believe you. But do you think this is safe?
Don't worry, Viv. If any
Yeah.
ghosts actually show up, I'll protect you.
Oh, I see. You've got salt
Okay.
and wrought iron.
Let's do this thing. Let's both put our fingers lightly on the planchette.
Planchette.
Great. Just like that. Now repeat after me. With hands entwined and hearts aligned, we seek the realm of the undefined.
With hands entwined and hearts aligned, we seek the realm of the undefined.
Spirits unknown, let your presence be shown.
Yeah.
Spirits unknown, let your presence be shown.
Hocus pocus and
Should
all of
be it.
that.
If there are any spirits here tonight, we invite you to talk to us.
I'm not really doing as much talking right now
Please.
because like I'm trying to let the
Show us a
game
sign if you're here.
speak.
I don't think this is working.
I know from, you know, obviously my previous attempt at this, like there's going to be plenty of time for me to yap.
Are you here with us?
Amy, was that you?
Holy crap. I can't believe it's working. Spirit, who are you? Are you the one I hear following me in the halls?
Wait, what? Amy, has something been following you around?
What? Amy?
Spirit, are you dangerous?
Oh my god, it's going on its own.
Amy, I don't like this. I'm scared.
It's going to be okay, Vivian. Take deep breaths.
Amy, I want to stop. Amy,
Amy?
are you okay?
Amy, are you okay? Amy, are you okay? Are you okay, Amy?
I'll relight the candles.
You know, it's kind of a waste of matches to like use a match for each candle. You could just like use one match. Oh no. Amy, where'd you go?
Where are you? Where did you go?
Picked up the candle. Bookshelves have fallen over. That explains the loud banging noise. Where's your vacuum cleaner when you need it? We'll do a light, leisurely, like, stroll forward. Hopefully in the correct direction. Yeah, I can imagine being quite frightened in this kind of situation. Like, it's definitely scary, but, you know, where I'm from, like, people would, you know, be scared, but like they would honestly try to fight whatever was hiding in the dark. It's an old looking desk. What is it doing here? Yeah, so like where I'm from, like people would actually try to fight the monster. And considering that everybody's also armed, like all the time, they probably would have a pretty good shot of like actually like being able to do battle. Let's see. It's some sort of tunnel closed off by bars. What is that bitter cold smell? Like, more importantly, like, where did it come from? Where did it go? Like, why is it here all of a sudden? Alright. Amy? Is that you, Amy? You alright? You alright? Amy, it's okay. It's okay, Amy. The lights just went out. I've got this candle here. We can see.
Are you okay?
Who needs a candle when you've got like bright lights? I knew I should have blew out those candles back there before I came over here. Time to go.
A fire? Oh, I've got to get out of here.
But yeah, this feels like something that would have happened in the first Silent Hill. I plan on playing it at some point. You see all the like faces and all the skulls where all the pictures turn into skulls and stuff. But yeah, I plan on playing the first Silent Hill at some point. I don't know when, but I'm gonna call the episode here. If you watched the episode, I appreciate it. If you made it to this point in the episode, I really, really appreciate it. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye.